All right, welcome. As you can see, I rearranged my entire living room just so that I could work out in front of my little Christmas tree to be more festive for all of you. For equipment that we have today, I have my mat. I also have a resistance band. We're going to be doing some pulling movements, so a little bit longer will probably be better so it doesn't snap on you. And then I also have a light to medium size weight. I have my kettlebell again, but you can use a dumbbell as well. Dumbbell will work fine. I have fun theme workout. You know me, I have to have a good theme. Let me get this all switched over for you all. Okay, I do have a request for all of you. Before you leave today, I'm going to need your feedback, whether you like this class, like Bootcamp, you want to see this 2015, if you want to see it at a different time. Any requests, you don't have to send it to the group. If you want to email me separately or put it in the chat box to myself or Jessica, just to us, that's fine as well. But we are making our calendar for next year Tuesday, and if you have any suggestions, then now is a great time. Or if you want to see this continue, then go ahead and let us know. Okay, let's start with our warm-up. We're gonna reach for our foot. Squeeze those glutes. If you wanna hold on to something, feel free to reach or hinge those hips, kind of getting those quads ready to work. Let's switch sides. Woo! All right, here we go. Thanks, everybody. This is my last boot camp of 2021. Depending on how we're doing on time and if you all are willing to play along with me, I do have the option for a game at the end of class. If anybody has their family members around and they want to try it, let me know. I have our circuit 3x3. We should have a few extra minutes if we want to play. All right, team, let's make our way down to the floor. We're going to do our inchworm and we're going to pedal out to our feet. If you could only see my living room right now, it's all rearranged just so that I could get the Christmas tree in the shot for you all. We're pedaling out through those feet, getting those ankles, calves, hamstrings, kind of all of the above, right? Let's go ahead and stay down on the floor. We're going to stay in our tabletop position. So pull that belly button in, get a little bit of core engagement, and we're gonna do some arm circles. So chin is tucked in, and we're gonna do some swimmers. So big arm circles. We're gonna start on one side, going in both directions, and let's do the other side. So the idea is we wanna keep that back as still as possible. Oh no, I dropped an ornament. Let's get one more in each direction on both sides. Get those shoulders nice and warm. Abs are also starting to wake up. All right, tuck those toes under, lift those hips back. Walk your hands to your feet. We're gonna do a little bit of a squat dynamic warm up before we finish and get ready for our workout. So we're gonna hinge up, let me do this on the side. We're gonna reach for those feet. Maybe you're reaching for your calves. You're gonna drop your hips and raise. So your heels should not be lifting off the floor. If they are, I need you to lift a little bit higher on those legs. Raise those hips, drop into that squat, raise one arm at a time. Lift through those hips, let's get one more. I saw something in the chat box there. And go ahead and lift it up.
Cassidy.
Yes.
When you're moving, it is kind of hard for you to hear your words. You hear the music more.
Oh,
and that's what David was talking about as well. Yeah.
You think that's better?
I think so. Let's try that.
Okay, keep me updated. Yeah, that headset, you all were here. It was in this class on Monday. The headset just gave out on me, random, like in the middle of class. So that's why I'm using these ones. I know it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing, right? So hopefully that helps. Yeah, so keep me updated. Okay, theme workout. Of course, I have a theme workout for you all. There is cardio mixed in with strength. If you came in a little bit later, I have a longer resistance band. We're doing some pulls. So the shorter band will work. But if you don't want them to snap on you, just in case, go ahead and get a longer resistance band. And then I also have a light to medium size weight. I have my kettlebell again. A dumbbell will work just as fine. All right, team. We're gonna start with run, run, Rudolph, which is butt kickers. If you wanna go low impact, you're bringing your heel to your bottom. We're going through this circuit 3 times through, and then if you're up for the challenge, I have a fun interactive activity for everybody. You all have been quiet lately, so we'll see how we're feeling at the end of class. But if family and friends are around and you are up for turning your cameras on, then prepare for that. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we're starting with our run, run, Rudolph, butt kickers, heel to bottom. So what's not happening is our knees are not coming forward, keeping those feet flat. Does the sound a little bit better now?
Yeah, you're sounding better.
Okay, cool. Standing up tall. 10 seconds, team. We're gonna reach for those dumbbells or kettlebells and go to our Santa squats in 3, 2, 1. So let's go ahead and pick up those weights. We're gonna hold it in a goblet squat style, but we're gonna do a hold at the bottom. So we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, stand. Shoulders up, abs tight. 3, 2, 1, stand. Finding that depth that works for you. So not letting those heels come off the floor, not dropping your chest. Great job, team. Woo! Making sure you're using both sides equally. Our Santa squats. Woo! We're gonna take it down a little bit on this next one. Oh, Christmas tree is the name of our next one. It's more balanced. Chest up, team. As you're tired, don't let your chest drop. Let's get one more. All right, no weight. We're taking it to yoga a little bit. Oh, Christmas tree. We're holding a tree pose. So option 1, foot's on the floor. 2, on your shin. 3, on your thigh. No, if you push your hip out, you're not gonna balance. You need to squeeze in order to hold that balance. That's it. We're just beautiful Christmas trees right now. Holding strong. You have 3 options. Foot on the floor, chin not on your knee, no knee. 3, 2, 1. Let's find the other side. 1, 2, or 3. Again, woo! See what happens when I don't squeeze? All right, here we go. I'm also used to doing this barefoot in yoga. No excuses. Squeeze. If you're having a hard time balancing, squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes, maybe take it down a level or a step until you can master that and then move on. Little isometric Christmas tree here. 3, 2, all right, time to pick up that heart rate. Ice skaters, side to side. Here's where that landing mechanics, or those landing mechanics come in. You can also put that foot down. Ice skaters, trying to take up as much space as you can. This is a longer one, so you don't need to rush. I want you to focus, how are you landing? You should not be landing like this, right? Just like as if you were squatting, you need to absorb. Glutes. Yes, it's kind of a cardio exercise. That doesn't mean we're not strengthening through the glutes and the hips. This next one is a new one. Peaceful press. So this is where the weight's gonna come in handy. All right, with your weight, we're dropping to one knee. I'm gonna do this from the side. So one knee is down. Opposite arm from the foot that's in front is pressing overhead. The goal is to not rotate We want to keep everything sturdy as you press. My weight's a little bit on the heavier side for this, so I might not do as many reps. Squeeze the glutes. Find that neutral pelvic position and hold. We don't want to be tilting this way. We don't want to be rotating, pushing our hips. All right, let's switch sides. Peaceful press. I'm going to do this side. You got this, team. Squeeze the pelvis, squeeze the abs. We're doing a sleigh ride pull, so that's where that resistance band is going to come in handy. Coming up here in about 10 seconds. My weight's a little on the heavier side, so I think I'm going to have to cut it off for myself. When you are ready, you have about 3 seconds. We're going to move over to our sleigh ride pull. So feet are out in front of you. Band is around your feet. And we're doing a pull, horizontal pull. Like you're riding your sleigh, right? Elbows back. What we're not doing is letting the weight pull. Keeping those shoulders where they're at. Initiate from the back. You're pulling back, but you're not pulling up. So it shouldn't look like this. We should be keeping those shoulders down while you do it. We have, oh no, candy cane climbs, so mountain climbers. Let's slowly, don't let the band snap on you. Slowly release that band. We're going into mountain climbers. So option 1, you can hold a plank from your knees. That doesn't mean your hips are back. Hips are in that plank position. Option 2, you're tapping 1 foot at a time. For those of you who are prepping for those holiday cookies, here we go, mountain climbers. You can pick up that intensity a little bit today. As long as you can maintain that plank position, your hips aren't flopping all over the place. Woo! I purposely made that a shorter interval. All right, angel abs. So we're doing side planks. So option 1, from your knee, we're reaching, knee crunch. You can also just hold a side plank, or you can do this from a full side plank, knee crunch. Elbow is directly under your shoulder. You don't have to finish out the time. Maybe you set a goal for yourself, 3 to 5 reps. If you've never done, or if this is still new to you, side planks are still new to you, I suggest doing this from your knee. Woo! Because it is challenging. All right. My goodness. This Christmas workout is no joke. Again, option 1, bottom knee is down, adding that crunch. Let me tell you, this is challenging enough. So this is new. You're new to the side plank thing. Stay there. You're still getting a good workout. Woo! Those of you, or all of you, have been with me for a while. I like to challenge you. I like to throw in these challenges. Okay, that was round 1. Only 2 more rounds. Get your water, team. How are we feeling? All right, for a Wednesday, not so bad. Participants, don't forget, before you leave, 2022 Cupid suggestions. Do you like this class? Do you want to see something new? Timing, all of the above. We were doing our reporting, and it's crazy how significantly higher classes participation on Mondays is from Wednesdays. All right. We got about 20 seconds, so breathe. Again, if you are up for the challenge, I have Santa Says, like Simon Says, Santa Says. So you can play it with your family, you can play it with yourself, play it with us. Turn on your cameras. Finish the boot camp year on a strong note. All right, run, Rudolph. Butt kickers. Again, low impact version. You're bringing one heel at a time. You're not adding the jump or the run. Light on your feet here. Abs are tight. You're using your hamstrings or the back of your thigh to lift. Maybe, there's that ghost again. All of my equipment, it must know it's the end of the year. All of my equipment is just going out. All right, team. Santa squats. Whew, these are a lot more challenging. Oh no. If it does it one more time, I'll just take off the external camera. All right, squeeze the glutes. Make sure you hold this position. 1, 2, 3, stand. All right, you keep going. My equipment just is over it for the year, apparently. Let's see. Okay, well, this is just a laptop camera, but it'll work. Keep going, you're going. 1, 2, 3, stand. 1, 2, 3, push off that entire foot. We should not be leaning forward. You also should not be able to lift your toes. I see that as a misconception quite a bit. A lot of people think they should be lifting their toes. Not quite. All right, oh, that's a lot easier. Maybe because I didn't do half the time. Okay, Christmas tree. Pick your poison and let's hold. Squeeze. Squeeze the glutes. Hips should stay level. When it comes to Christmas trees, I thought it was so exciting when I moved to Oregon that you could cut down your own Christmas tree, because in Hawaii, growing up in Hawaii, getting a Christmas tree meant going to Home Depot and picking one out in the parking lot. All right, other side. Squeeze. Yes, this is a hold. Maybe the heart rate's not as high, but you're still working. You're squeezing this isometric exercise. All right, here we go. Let's get ready for those ice skaters. Single leg. I don't want to hit my weight here. All right, land, soft. Remember, you can always land, drop that foot, but I still want you to think about how you're landing on that leg, even if you put that foot down. Keep that long. Long jumps. If you have a mat, use your mat. Those of you with long legs might even be going further than that. I don't know if you've ever seen those training videos of Olympic skiers and when they do those flips and stuff. They land into big pools of water. Pretty cool. Almost there. All right. Woo! Peaceful press. Single leg. Opposite arm from the leg that's in front. Maybe I'll do it diagonal. All right. Make sure pelvis position is under. We should not be here the whole time. Abs should be squeezing to keep everything centered. All right, we have one more. Take your time, switch to the other side. Whew, my heart rate is up. I don't know about you, but geez. It's always these like themed workouts that end up kicking our butt, or kicking my butt the most. Squeeze. You do not have to finish out the timer. If you're like me and you have a little bit heavier of a weight, that's okay. Woo! Once you start giving up form, that's how you know it's a good place to stop. Not worth compromising form here. All right. You have 3 seconds. Getting ready. I'm going to face this way this time. For those sleigh ride pulls. Sit up tall and squeeze. Remember your shoulder position. Keep that chin tucked. You have plenty of time, don't need to rush it. Control. I am really sweating. I don't know about you guys. All right, candy cane climbs coming up in about 15 seconds. So if you want to prepare for that, take a break. Feel free to do so. My resistance is pretty light, so I can probably do a little bit more. All right. Remember your options. You can choose to hold a plank from your knees. Gosh, my equipment is all over the place. You can also hold a plank. You can do slow taps, or maybe you want to go into full mountain climber. Really trying to squeeze those abs, not letting those hips flop. Woo! All right, team. Last exercise. We have those angel abs. So option 1, here from your knee. Knee tuck. You can also just hold that side plank. Exhale as you tap. Ho, ho, ho. All right. Oh my goodness. Remember, you don't have to do the whole timer. I like how they threw Santa in there. Option 1. I like to start in option 1. Kind of get a feel for it and then lift to that full version. You can kind of alternate between the two as well if you're kind of in that in-between stage. Not sinking into that shoulder. Push away from the floor. Woo! All right, team. That was 2 out of 3. How are we feeling? Are we still there? Are we still alive? You have a full minute. All right, I'm gonna have you put it in the chat box. How are we feeling? Are we up for Santa Says? Yes, no? Put it in the chat box. You have a full minute to recover.
All right, Lynn is up for it. Sydney and Rowan is up for it.
Yay!
So, yeah.
Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Santa Says, hey! Again, I don't have it's for bragging rights. I think Sydney won the last Thanksgiving activity, our scavenger hunt. Oh, Jeff said thumbs up. All right, fun. All right, team, we're getting ready for our last round here. In 3, 2, 1. We're going into those run, run, Rudolph. You can still play Santa Says even if you don't want to turn on your camera. You just don't get bragging rights. Soft on those legs, team. Remember, you can always modify here. All right, let's get ready for those Santa squats. Third round. Yes, it's a killer. If you need to modify, take that weight away. By all means, I'd rather you take that weight away than try to compromise. This is what I see when you're tired. We don't want that. Chest stays up. Even if you gotta lower that range of motion, I understand. Keep that form. Strong through the glutes. Drive. Santa squat. Back should not be hurting. If it is, I'm telling you, you're not squeezing here tight enough. That pelvic position starting to tilt. All right, that was your last one. Oh, Christmas tree. Here we go. Pick your poison. I challenge you, try a new one, even if maybe you can't hold it for very long. If you've been doing the floor or that level 2, try to pick it up a little bit. Think of the weight on your foot. You should be using that entire foot. You shouldn't be rolling around, rocking around. You shouldn't be rocking around the Christmas tree. I had to, I'm sorry. 3, 2, 1. All right, other side. Kind of nice, this little breather in the middle of this workout. Challenge yourself, team, even if you can't hold it quite as long. Also, the inside of your knee should be facing forward. That's another thing I see a lot, is people want to bring their knee in. Reminder, not against your knee. You don't want to push your knee in the wrong direction. Let's go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, ice skaters, here we go. Soft landing. Modify by bringing that foot to the floor. You got it, team. We're not rushing this. About 15 seconds left. Woo! All right. Peaceful press. Opposite arm is pressing from the knee that's in. I want you to find that pelvic position before you start pressing. Set a goal for yourself, a rep goal. Based off your weight. Woo! My abs are on fire, so